Good morning, everyone. It's Mrs. Brown.
And Mr. Anderson, back to our second day of geography and distance learning.
And here are some puns. Today I went bald, but I still keep my comb. I just can't part with it. Never lie to an x-ray technician. They can see right through you. To the guy who invented zero, thanks for nothing. And what did the fisherman say to the magician? Pick a cod, any cod. And then here are some puns. We'll give you a little bit of wait time so that you can think on those, and then we'll come back before we move on since we forgot to do that on the last day we met.
And we may find that this is the best part of the lesson each day. It's my favorite.
All right, let's start with the top left.
The top left with forgive and forget. And then we go right below that, and I was able to figure this out. It took a while, but I figured it out. Shop till you drop.
And then down to the middle ones, that's a letter I there, and it's the shadow of the eye, so it's eye shadow. The next one, I'm guessing you'll hit one hit wonder.
And then checks and balances. And this one, I needed help from Mrs. Brown, but I stand corrected. Okay, today the schedule for Wednesday and for Thursday, we're looking at periods 1, 2, and 4 on Wednesday today, and periods 5, 6, and 7 tomorrow and Thursday. A reminder that Friday's office hours are 9:30 to 11:30, where you can email questions. We may schedule some Google Meets with small groups, assign any weekend work. A reminder that this Friday, April 3rd, is a no school day, so you don't have to check in with anybody.
So the first thought for today, you can write answers in the chat if you're on live. If not, you can just think about them or talk about them with somebody who's sitting with you. How have conflict and instability slowed economic development in sub-Saharan Africa? We addressed this a little bit in the chapter before, in chapter 13. So you should be able to come up with a couple of ideas.
Now, if you look at the map on page 395 and think about this question, or again, you can chat if you're on live with us. How have Nigeria's oil exporters benefited from Nigeria's location and the location of its oil resources? Again, if you're on, please write your possible answers in the chat. Don't worry about being right or wrong. This is an opportunity for us to just think about location and how it benefits certain industries, in this case, Nigeria's oil exporters.
All right, let's go ahead and turn to section 294 in your book, Nigeria and Oil. You should already be there because you were looking at this map of where the ethnic groups in oil are located. This section talks about the population and how large it is in Africa. It looks at ethnic conflict, the challenges with oil wealth, the problems that come from it, and how they're sharing the oil wealth. And then it's talking about progress. What are some economic gains from the progress, and how the leaders are working with that and resolving ethnic conflicts. So your job for today is to do some Cornell notes, and here again is the same format that you saw yesterday, making sure that you're doing this, writing neatly so you can read it and your teacher can read it.
So the assignment, please read the assigned pages, which are 394 and 395. Complete the Cornell Notes for Chapter 14, Section 2.2, following the correct Cornell Notes format. Take a photo of your completed notes and upload it to the assignment listed in Google Classroom before our next class meeting. Make sure to click Turn In. We also have included a geo activity, compare Nigeria's oil revenue and incomes in Google Classroom before our next meeting, and complete the interactive map activity, Nigeria's population and oil, in Google Classroom before the next class meeting.
That's it for today. If you have questions, you can email us or address it in the chat right now.